Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Just turning off my speakers then. I just realised they were still on. So yeah, Friday stream again. Be on for about 2 hours. Just the usual stuff. Chat about anything. Anyone who wants to join can. Chat about anything you want within reason anyway. You know what I mean? It's better just to have a laugh on here than get too serious. Gets you down a bit. Come on here, have a relax. You know what I mean? So yeah, just before I go on to all the details, if you're new to this channel and you like weapons, you like this channel, anything weapon related, prepping, survival, all that kind of stuff, as you can imagine, I do it on here, making stuff as well. But also, if you ever wanted to support me, there's a Patreon account, and from $1 you get your name on there. That's on every single video. $1 or more, you get other stuff you can do. There's also PayPal donations if you want to do that, because some people do. I don't care if anyone does, but people want to sometimes. And then if you shop at Amazon, GearBest, or eBay, use any of the links I provide on any of my videos. Shop at those websites, and I get something like 7-10% of what you spend at no cost to you. Also, I've got some merchandise out if you want some. So there's that. And WeaponCollector t-shirts and more. But I finally got some now. So yeah. Cheers. I'll still bring out the knuckle duster one occasionally, but yeah. Right, I'll get down to the comments now. I'll let you know when I can see you. Right, so that's all good. Zed not Z, you right, mate? And Seddon's on, you right, mate? Thank you, Nathan, by the way, for the support. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but your name's been coming up. I've put your name on. Thank you for the support, mate. I really appreciate it. Weapon stuff's on. No notification. Now looks like it. Yeah, no one's on. Simon, you right, mate? And Peachinator, all right? Yeah, I got a bit of the merch going today. Merchandise. I didn't know, N7, I didn't know, Nathan, what you wanted me to put on. If you want on the board your N7 or your full name. So at the minute, it just says Nathan Seddon. But I can change it. Our patient said he got one 30 seconds ago, 1 minute. Oh, you got one 30 seconds ago, yeah. Just want to turn this radio off in case it's interfering. Right, John. All right, now. Oh, so you did get one, did you? Yeah. It can be weird on here, you know how it is. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Double side boot, right, mate? I was just showing everyone my merchandise I got. Richard, right, mate? And Seddon. No problem, mate. Thanks for the content. Yeah, the name sound. Thanks. All right, mate. Cheers. Hey, Arla, just come up now. But yeah, some people prefer. I didn't, because it all depends what you want. Because if you have your YouTube name on, you see, you can advertise your YouTube name a bit. Might get more people coming to it. Yeah, it's up to you. I did send you a message on there on Patreon. Richard said he's doing okay. Yeah, I'm all right as well, mate. Yeah. I'll be back. All right, mate. And I'm Mad Spartan. You all right, mate? I got me merchandise today. I'm going to leave that for a bit. It's too hot at the minute. Might put a bit of water in it. And I got my t-shirt on. I don't know how well you lot be able to see that. Hopefully me moving along like that don't make the fucking stream go off. I found out what it might have been now. I think it was a faulty wire. Simon, you right, mate? Oh, Richard's on. Richard Weaponsmith. Right, Rich? What you all been doing today? I've not really been doing anything today. Just cooking dinner and all that. Met a mate for a bit. John don't sound good. Double Sabu said, got my Andy Wood handmade Rambo First Blood Part 2 mission knife today. Nice, love it. Andy's a good friend of mine. He was the one who got me into the handmade knives. Oh, that sounds brilliant, mate. Yeah. I've seen some of the stuff you've got, and yeah, That sounds great. Iron Man Smart said the merch is spot on, mate. Yeah, nice one. Cheers. Don said everything hurts. What, you went ill again, are you? Or is it the same thing you had? Don said, saw your flatbread video. Pizza looked great. That's to Iron Man Spartan, he's saying that. Rob's on. You're right, Rob. You're the one who started all the merchandise. Thanks to you. Finally got me off my ass doing it. Rob said, evening, Mike, evening, all merch link in the bio. They are. You can see it. I got it. Look. I'm wearing it, mate. That'll be in nearly every video now. I might have to get 2 for when this one's getting cleaned. Or a hoodie for when I'm outside. No, Jake's on quickly. Jake said, I tried to join Weapons and Stuff live stream and I was not allowed. Well, beware, he's a moderator on here. So and I give him full autonomy as well if he wants to it's up to him. Reach Knight said, oh no, I've used my bow finger glove shooting the bow. Feel a lot nicer. Now I use my bow finger glove. Yeah, it can hurt your fingers a bit, can't it? Although I've never done a lot of bow shooting. Most of the bow shooting I do, I don't last more than, because I've only got 6 arrows, I tend not to be shooting for ages. Where am I? Richard said, so you hit the barber shop looking smart. Yeah. Well, got my clippers out and did it in the bathroom. Don said, been working out. Oh, it's that kind of, also had the worst panic anxiety attack ever yesterday. Well, I hope you're all right, mate. I know what both of them things feel like, actually. But yeah, you work out too much, that can make you hurt all over, can't it? Weapons, I've said to Jake he's not blocked. Diamond said, should hang one behind you on that suit cover. Ah, good idea, yeah, good idea. Yeah, I put a couple of the stickers up as well. Can you see them on the board? But that's a good idea, actually. Richard L said, never go over 3 mil myself. Keeps things organised. It does. I get lazy. I would keep it short all the time if I could bring myself to do it, but I get too lazy and I leave it about a month. But if I could like freeze it at this length, I'd probably keep it like that. Richard said, put a roof on the forge today so it should get an even temperature. That's good. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that, Rich. That'd be good. Jake said, I'm a major YouTube celebrity. My presence could have made your channel explode. The big time, baby. Sam said the Ricky sideburns. Well, they're sort of still there. It's just my stubble is sort of covering it up, but they are still there. When I shave this off, you'll see some mild ones, the same length as that. I'm a Spartan said the weapons and stuff. I love the video on the mace. Oh yeah, I only watched half of that, Liam. I meant to watch that myself today. I watched half and then I had to do something. I can't remember what it was now. I had to print something out for my dad. Don said, never had one so bad I nearly threw up. Ah, bloody hell, yeah. I never get them that bad, but I do get them a bit. Overthinking things it is for me. Pest Control CJ, right, mate? Marcus, Jonah, all right. We said that board. Still the shotties are my favourite. Yeah, well, I've always been a fan of shotguns, as you can tell. As there's 4 up there. My favourite's always been the old pump actions. Simon, Marcus, right? Pete said, funny thing is, I can feel the muscles in my back from using the bow for the first time. I only shot it 20 so times. I'll tell you a strange one, Pete. I don't know if you've ever done a lot of knife throwing? I get the weirdest pain in the weirdest place when I throw knives. After I've had a day throwing knives, my right arse cheek aches. Yeah. Strange, isn't it? I must be tensing it when I lean forward to throw the blade. Jonah was saying hello. Why, man? John said Ithaca 37 slam fire is always great. Right, everyone's saying hello to each other. Jumper Suburb said, I'm like you. I'm in an impoverished position, can't afford knives like many collectors can. Andy visited me from Essex many times and bought his original Rambo knives, which are worth shitloads. Yeah. I bet they are, mate. That's good knowing something like that, though, isn't it? It must be very interesting. Jake said, your friend. I always hated gun nuts like yourself, but now I am feeling a new side. We join forces and take over the whole of YouTube. Right, Pete said I can see that happening, yeah. Mark, I said I'd keep that to yourself, Mike. I don't know what I even said now. What the other pain in the right arse cheek? Jonah said I get the same pain wanking. Fuck's sake. It's a strained and arse muscle throwing knives. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You must pull that muscle when you're doing it. Snow fort, right, mate? He said you get sore practicing bullwhip too. It's hard, isn't it? Just now laughing. Electro. All right, Electro. Good to see you on, mate. I had to catch a sinus infection to catch the live stream and get off. Oh, so being ill's made you actually be able to catch one, yeah. Look what I've got, Electro. My man Spark said my favourite gun would be an original gangster era Tommy gun in the box. What's a movie called Road to Perdition? Yeah, I've seen that. That's a good film, isn't it? Yeah, I've always liked the Tommy guns. Oh, man. But they are dear as fuck. No matter what you try and get, deactivated replica, they was always way out of my price, they was. But yeah, I probably would have got a Tommy gun years ago. But I think the deax was like 500 quid or something. And Bob Salboo said, you've seen them switchblade combs coming out of China, just like the real deal, but with a comb. I've not seen them. I've seen the old original style ones, but no. Jonah said, I've got to watch the second part of your knife, mate. Yeah, what's that, Jonah? I finished it now. Richard said, archery is a good back work. Work out my shoulder muscles are bigger than my actual shoulder joint. Bloody hell. Jake said, I'll move to the UK. I'll make my fortune there. And these stupid Canadians and their useless country. Fuck's sake. Right, I've got a bit of catching up to do. Talking about mad again here. Have I got the 30-second thing on? Richard says, spray and pay. Marcus, I've said hello to CJ. 79. Katy Perry is a parrot. John said, I have one of those knocking around. Rob said, oh, that's fantastic mug, Mike. Where could I get one of those beautiful pieces of art? Click the link in the description that says merch link. Merch link. Alexa said, Tommy guns are even hard to get hold of in the States. I've seen one semi-auto version. Yeah, strange, isn't it? Maybe they're quite rare now then. Pete said, did you see the Bally song that is also a switchblade? No, not seen that. Numbers Albu said you can get a Denix Tommy gun for 100 quid now. Oh, did not know that. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Still a lot of money though if you ain't got it like us. Yeah, exactly. That's affordable, though, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't know those that cheap, but then I'll probably get it now. They would though because of the fucking VCRA or whatever it is. Let me put the fucking pop-up chat on. Just go fucking mad today. Because I had the week off last week, wasn't it? Did I have Saturday off last week? I'm good, CJ. Thanks for asking. Definitely said my favourite gun would be a Mauser 98K because they use one to shoot a singing nun in the Sound of Music. You're right, Zed, by the way. I don't think I'd say hello. Jonah said, CRKT have got a tactical beard come. It looks cool on it. Oh no, hang on, write that again, Jonah. What is it? Tactical beard? That is a thing, though, isn't it? Yeah. Band of Brothers and Pacific Box, I've never seen that. All right. Where are we? Richard said, like my katana electro, clever idea using curtain poles. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that, Rich. I meant to actually say that to Electro. That was a very good idea. Yeah, I like that. Jake said, I cannot say due to thousands of discounted fans who want to force me back into YouTube or possibly kill me and steal my clothing for worship. When does a VCO will stop you owning a post 1870 replica? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. If I'm skipping any comments, it's because there's loads going on tonight. It's struggling to keep up tonight. These are, there's probably loads of old Thompsons buried in various places in the UK. I bet there is. Dieball Frog, you right, mate? He said he was talking to Iron Man there. I'm not missing anything on here, am I? Oh, Commander Cole, all right, mate? Yeah, if I missed anyone, it's just because there's suddenly loads of comments coming on. I'm struggling to keep up with them then. Oh, nice one, Joan. I'll check that out then, yeah. I had heard of something to do with that. 160 quid, I suppose that's not too bad, is it, though? But I wouldn't be able to get one anyway. But I appreciate you looking, Briggs. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Marcus said, Electric, do you follow Classic Firearms channel? There are a lot of ex-police blocks like yours. Yeah, it's interesting, his whole Glock, isn't it? Iron Man Spark said, can you do a homemade kebab meat video? I might be able to, Iron Man. The only problem is my kitchen's such a bloody dump. I'm too embarrassed to film in there because someone had mentioned that before. It's not that bad, but still. I'll think about it. If not, I'll pass the recipe on to you and you can give it a go. He said the guns were buried for use by the British resistance should the Germans successfully invade. Ah, right, yeah. I thought it'd be something to do with World War II when you said it, but I didn't think that. But yeah, of course. Also, just chuck it in a bucket of grease and bury it under the house. Yeah, exactly. No thought you've seen Bad Boys 2. No, I've never seen any of the Bad Boys. Tell you what I did watch Valentine's night, though. I don't know if any of you did watch the films I recommended, but I watched Brain Dead. Richard L said, yeah, Rich, just give him the fun in a good way. Cheers, Rich. Jake Shoker, hey, that account is that his as well as he's mean and nasty. Make him leave. I don't know what you're on about, mate. Jake. Victor, like the stream or I'll ban you. Pete is the stream Nazi. Electra said, Marcus, I don't follow that channel. Also, hello to Iron Man and Richard Weaponsmith. That's a BRB. I've got Screaming Baby to deal with. I watched that last night. The last zombie was pretty fun. Oh, did you like it then, Liam? Yeah, because you hadn't seen it, had you? It's a good, interesting film, though, isn't it? It's a good zombie film, isn't it? I find it very, very funny. I'm glad you watched that, Liam. Jake Ville said, have you seen They Live? Yes, I have, mate. I'm a big fan of John Carpenter films. I think I've seen all of John Carpenter films apart from one or maybe two. I think I've not seen the Elvis one because I'm not really interested in Elvis. And there's one I've got called Someone's Watching Me or something like that, which was a TV movie. Pete said 9. But yeah, They Live is very good. Something I was tempted to wheel out the Monty Python film. Yeah, you can't beat the old Monty Pythons. Yeah, it was great fun. Reminded me a lot of Return to Living Dead. Oh no, Die Bullfrog, no. He said hi. Or is that no, that's the pest control. I thought you was doing but you're gonna add an LE on that for a second. Or is that something else? Yeah, no, it's that, isn't it? Let's not go that way. Mark said my missus is a monthly Python too. That's his bloody keyboard. I would imagine so. My man Martin said, Mike, that film you recommended, It Follows, was original and quite creepy. Loved it. That's good. What? Yes, It's a good original horror, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I'm glad you watched that. Yeah, It Follows is probably one of the best sort of horrors. It's not like a gory horror, is it? But or has it got a bit of gore? I can't remember. That's worth watching, isn't it? Yeah, I've really enjoyed It Follows. Not to the Holy Grail and that rabbit. I thought I was going to piss myself. I used to call my sister's rabbit the fucking Holy Grail rabbit. That used to fucking attack you. Wouldn't bite your head off though, at least. Richard said, Richard L said, Zed, doing this on a French keyboard, no logic in those. They should hang whoever invented this keyboard. Is it not like a QWERTY one then? Jakeville said, "Ain't the real gun? Are they real guns on the wall? Could you show us some of them?" I tell you, I won't be able to get them down because I seem to have a bit of a faulty wire, and when I move about, it fucks the stream up. But the crossbows are obviously real. The shotguns are deactivated. That's a BB gun. That's a BB gun. There's air pistols, air rifles, and all stuff like that. Someone said, "Have you seen Dog Soldiers?" Yeah, that's another really good one. Yeah. No thoughts. The soundtrack was great in It Follows. Yes, yeah, brilliant, really good. Because I get quite sort of disappointed by a lot of modern horrors because they tend to be shit, don't they? But yeah, It Follows did not disappoint. Really good, I thought. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Reynolds Z said to Richard, the French do things like that just to piss people off. Roast beefs. And then Richard said, Azerty. Oh, is that what it is? Azerty keyboard, yeah. Bit of loose skin on the fucking nail. I'm Spartan said, some Dog Soldiers is the dog bollocks. I'll tell you who I like in those. Sean Pertwee, good actor he is. Jake said, I'm tempted by the drink a lot these days, the rum and vodka especially. Well, if you're a recovering alcoholic, Jake, don't drink, mate. Don't drink. Don said, my aunt shot my dad with his own BB gun as a kid. Bloody hell. Pete said, 9999. Me and my men will skip your attic. I've heard reports of a ghost. That's sad. Webs said, yeah, It Follows and a few modern found footage horrors are okay. Yeah, you don't get a lot of. It's quite rare to every now and then get a really good horror in it. And he said his keyboard's knackered. Yeah, 80s horrors are king. Iron Man, definitely. But Blue said, Mike, have you watched on YouTube Jimmy Darmody? All trench knives seen Boardwalk Empire. Never watched the series, but those scenes are very graphic. Oh no, I'll have to check that out. That sounds good. I've never seen Boardwalk Empire yet, but it's something I will do. When I said my Italian supervisor said this about France. It's a beautiful country, very nice scenery, but the people. No thoughts. Did anyone see the new Suspiria? I didn't. No, I don't think I would. I don't know. There's something about remaking that because I heard that the bloke who remade it didn't even watch the original. Like he decided he wanted to remake it before he'd even seen it, which that sounds like an insult to me. Someone said, "Yeah, mate, dog's bollocks." Sorry, don't know the actor's name. Sean Pertwee is the main one of the soldiers in it, like the whatever it would be. You know what I mean? I said Boardwalk Empire is very good, very violent. I'm so bullshit. I'm as far as any addict worst nightmare is boredom. Oh, any addict's worst nightmare is boredom. Yes, yeah, it is. You're right. You're exactly right there. Well, trust me, drinking ain't worth it, Jake. I promise you that with my experience. Yeah, well, I'm technically an recovering alcoholic or an alcoholic. It's just I can sort of control it now. Now I'm older. I still binge drink when I do drink, but yeah, I did have proper booze problems. I got, loads of shit from it. But yeah, don't bother. I would always say to people, if you've got a drink problem, don't do it. Don't drink. Richard said, I second that. France is nice, but there's too many French in it. I'm surprised said not Z. Is it said not Z or X-Ray who hates the French? No offence if there's any French in here, by the way. You're perfectly welcome. Number seven is a second trailer for the new Pet Cemetery, bro. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that looks good. Richard Weaponsmith says, saw a Barney recruit crossbow versus a fish tank with a 10mm thick glass. It managed to stop the crossbow bolt. Yeah, that's surprising, isn't it? You have to send me a link to that, Rich. Have a look. Gangster number 1. Yes, that's brilliant. Like I said, guys, can you go to Ian? How did you say that? Fairy's channel and sub him, please. He's got 1 sub. Thanks, guys. I'll do it later if I remember. But I obviously can't at the minute. I watched that. I watched the trench knife compilation on here. It looks brilliant, especially as it's got what's his face. This is England. Oh yes, I know who you mean. Now said the French are scary fuckers. John said, "Cheese eating surrender monkey." Jake Showcase said, "I drank from the age of 15 to 33. It ruined my life, my career, and everything. I even crashed my car into a school bus, high on weed and drunk on cheap vodka." Yeah, well, that's a long time, and yeah, that sounds like some fucked up things. I've done similar stupid things like that when I was not that, but other. I've got scars on my face and been in prison a bit for down to drinking, really. Yeah, if you're off it now, don't do it. Don't drink, mate. But he said, when I was younger, started to have drink problem, and I saw the local landlord off on holiday in his new Mercedes. Oh yeah, yeah, paying for it. Fuck's sake. Jack Bill said, yeah, Gangster number 1 is a well good film. My dad's best friend was in it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like Gangster number 1 a lot. It's a very good film. Fari, I don't, with me, I'm terrible saying names. Then he said, then thought how much I was pissing down the toilet so he could have that. That cured me quickly. I saw a joke in something earlier, Zed, that made me think of you. But I can't remember what the joke was now. It instantly made me think that's something Zed would say. T2 Coinseeker said, bit of change of subject, but have you ever been spooked out in a field? I probably have, yeah. I've done, or in the woods. I've had weird stuff happen in the woods, and yeah. Trying to think. I've done loads of weird stuff like that. We used to be out every single night, drinking or doing drugs or something. That said, can you tell us about prison life? Did you make any shanks or drop the soap? I was only in there for about 6 weeks, not very long. And it was young offenders at the age of 20. Because young offenders up to 21. But nothing really went on. You know what I mean? I got sort of funny stories, I could say, but nothing interesting. Like not interesting. It is interesting. It's funny, but nothing. What people want to hear, like fights and stuff like that. Never did see any in there. I'd have to save that for another video though, because it's too much like long talking without reading anything. But yeah. Richard L said, Marcus, I'm a YouTube noob and an alcoholic. If I remember, I'll be sure to join his channel. Said, never understood it myself. I've drunk a lot, but normally just have no more than 8 pints at home, 6 pints at the pub anymore, and I'll get really ill. I guess that's why I can control it. Yeah. Well, I can control it to a point now that once I start drinking, I can't stop, and I have to drink until I can't drink anymore. But I can go months without drinking now. But I used to do that every single day, drink until I was unconscious every single day, from about the age of, I can't exactly remember when I started, but it was around the age of like 14, 15, something like that. I started. By the time I was 16, I was definitely drinking every day. Because we was even in the police station on our 16th birthday. Got nicked the night before. Yeah. T2 content to Marcus, yeah, farmers' fields. Missing something there. Oh, the spook thing. I must eat a jar of peanut butter with no drink, or eat 10 dry crackers with vinegar. Probably the peanut butter. Fuck it, eat crackers with vinegar sounds fucking disgusting to me. Jumble Sabo said, Marcus, that scene where they and they scalped that old boy who's into Native American artifacts was quite poignant. Is that in Boardwalk Empire then? I do want to watch it, and I will watch it one day. Talking about alcoholism and vinegar, I don't know why, but one time I was drunk, I tried to drink some vinegar, thinking it might, you know. And what happened was I was drinking it and I coughed at the same time, and it went up the back of my throat, out my nose. And I tell you what, that fucking killed. That hurt for about 2 weeks. It burned. It must have burned, you know, made because you probably got sensitive, you know, whatever up there. Yeah, that fucking killed, I tell you. Never did that again. Drunk aftershave once as well. I'm lucky I ain't blind, to be honest. So Thought said, "Hi man, what kind of crackers and white or apples?" Yeah, apple cider vinegar don't sound too bad, does it? Dumble Sale Boo. Mike, the way I see it now, I'd rather spend my beer money on weapons. At least you have something to show for it rather than a bad head and the shit. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. I must admit, I probably do only drink about once every 3 or 4 months now. Sometimes I'll go 6 months without drinking, and then sometimes it's once a month because there's stuff going on. But I certainly don't crave it anymore. So that's all. I can talk about it. At one point, I wouldn't even be able to talk about booze because it meant me want to drink. I'm fine with that now. Got the old trolls out tonight by the looks of it. Where am I? Marcus said to Jumbo Sabu, Richard Harrow, The Mask, is a great character too, a real stone killer. Iron Man, Jacobs and white vinegar. Zenot says snorting vinegar, whatever next. Tell you, it fucking killed. Richard, new weapons, they consider that an alcoholic. They consider that alcohol I thought was doing okay. Somebody with a lot of papers told me I was alcoholic. Stuff happened before that. But long story short, I am an alcoholic, yeah. You know, I am. I don't know if you're an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic, aren't you? Same as if you're addicted to anything, you're always addicted to it. But yeah, I class myself as a recovering alcoholic who can control drinking now. But they do say it. They say the majority of alcoholics who go back to controlled drinking eventually relapse properly. I don't think I would though. I don't feel like I'd need to now because I've got it in my head that when the bad shit happens, I definitely don't need booze because it makes it worse. T2 said, anyone here go metal detecting? I've not, but I'd like to. No Thought said the peanut butter. Then Simon said, here's a trick for hunger. If you're short of cash and food, buy bread and smooth peanut butter. After 2 sandwiches, you're full. It's hard to get down after a bit, but fills you up. Good idea, Simon. I like that. Richard said, vinegar can be used to eat the top layer of rust off a steel. No surprise it burned the lining of your nose. Well, exactly, mate. I'll tell you what, Rich, it fucking killed. I never ever did that again. I know why I was even doing it, because I knew there was no alcohol in vinegar. Yeah, and I coughed it, because obviously it would make you cough drinking vinegar, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Don said, yeah, you can acid etch, deal with it. I must acid etch my fucking nostrils. Or my sinuses. Richard said he relapsed properly. Yeah, I've not really, you know what I mean? But like I said, I think I'm all right now. But yeah, if you're not hurting anyone, it don't really matter, does it? Simon said, sorry for the sloppy text, doing it left-handed, broke my right hand. What did you do? I hope you're all right. I'm sorry, but try drinking vinegar while snorting bicarbonate of soda. It'll blow your head off, like in the movie Scanners. I think it would. Saxon, you all right, mate? Just having a bit of coffee out of my new mug. Yeah, metal detecting is good. I've just never done it. In all honesty, I don't give a flying fuck. I never harm myself. No, I used to do a lot of stupid things and hurt people, to be honest. But now I can drink, and that never even crosses my mind now. Magic mushrooms, I've done a few, but not enough to actually get proper hallucinating off of it. Sabu said he's a swinger, detectorist. Saxon said, yeah, go metal detecting sometime. Mark's done it, I think. Oh man, Spartan said, do you like Guinness pie? Never had it, mate. Guinness, though, makes my lips go sore. I'm slightly allergic to it. Something in Guinness, something that's in Guinness and something that's in white bread. White bread makes my lips go all sore, but brown bread doesn't. I don't know if that would affect a Guinness pie. I don't know. But do it to me. Simon said, buy only smooth peanut butter or scratch you on the way down. Don said, Mike, go get carbon steel blade, pour a bit on it and leave it for a bit. Richard said, I grew up. Yeah, I think that's what I did. I grew up, and yeah, that's what happened to me. I grew up and realised all that stuff's so bollocks, and Don said had to have a dog put to sleep, punch the wall and hang. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah. Where are we? He said, the fella I know was a recovering alcoholic. He's doing well, but he nearly relapsed when he came home and found his missus had killed herself in the bath. Yeah. And he's written another comment later, so that wasn't a joke. I never know if you said. No, I wouldn't blame you for that. I wouldn't blame someone for going back drinking in something like that. Getting permission isn't easy for the metal detecting. Iron Man said, fuck Valentine's Day. Didn't get one card. Gross on that. No, I didn't get none either. I'm bloody waiting for at least an email from one of you lot. Then at least vinegar is good for forcing a patina on a blade. Like I said, Saxon need to join a metal detecting club, really. They get all the permission needed. Ah, that's a good idea. Just now said to Simon, that's sad. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Well, our commiserations are with you, Simon. Yeah. Richard said, oh man, I was late. It should be there any day, that card. He said, not everything is a joke, lol. Yeah, but you do it so much that I never know now. That said, yeah, I'll keep meaning to go to the club meet where I know the pub they meet. Peach had been playing some Red Dead Online again, level 20 now, but the item I want is level 60. You might be able to get it with gold, Peach. Have a look if there's a little gold thing next to it. Marcus said to me, you never reply to emails, lol. I bet there's at least 5 or 6 people in this stream who experience that as well. Fuck's sake. You got me. I'll hold my hands up to that one. You got me. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'll hold my hands up to that and admit it. I don't. Times a brain tumour, now it could be done. He didn't even know his name in the end. Ah, bloody hell. Teacher said, Marcus, I'm finding tons and I have some weird shit happen in the fields because I go on my own. Ah, right, yeah. Well, yeah. When I go out at night, I go out quite a lot at night, T2. Yeah, and I do get spooked, but it's because I have a very vivid imagination, so I start imagining things, and then I end up bloody jumping at my own fucking shadow. It costs 28 gold. I only have one. Oh, yeah, that's no point then, is there? Saxon said I have a canary, the canary, a pub it called. It's a dive. Thought my nose was bleeding again then. Simon said, but don't want to bring the mood down. No, it's all right. No, it's fine, Simon. Don't worry about it, mate. Feel free to talk about whatever you want. You don't know that. You know what I mean? Like I said, you need to join the club, mate. I'm going to do that. All quiet now. Then he said, talking of jokes though, has anyone else noticed that the old ones are disappearing? Told my mate's kid what time is it when the elephant sits on your fence one. Right, he's going to carry that on in a minute. And I spoke to Mike, when are you and Matt doing another live stream, mate? Really like him. I'll have to try and get him to come around one day. Now you've mentioned it, Iron Man, keep mentioning it to me and I'll ask him one night to come round. Yeah, or go up his or something. I'm up for that. It's just getting in the house at the same time. I said, holy shit, I feel so sick. Ain't there nothing you can take, John? Richard said, I have a vivid imagination. Keeps me sharp. Self-invented angel on my shoulder. Yeah, you're right there. A vivid imagination does keep you sharp and alert, doesn't it? But sometimes it can get a bit, yeah. You can go overboard. That's what I do. Saxon said, in Norfolk, Jumbles, I'm not far from that old Roman fort, but I don't think I'm allowed to detect there. Excuse my English, beer is getting to me. Once I said, I can spook myself out going out in the night vision quite often, see weird things in the distance, get spooked, wondering what it is. Yeah. It's easy to do. Again, especially if you've got a vivid imagination. Z said she never heard it before, which is strange. I thought everyone knew that one. I bet if you did the old knock knock on a kid, they probably wouldn't know that either. Knock knock, who's there and all that. Richard said up to 52 subscribers now. I think Liam's IV Billhook got me a few subscribers. Ah, that's good, Rich. That's good. Nice. Yeah, I like that. That's good. You deserve them. I still want the boys are back in town. We'll play that when he comes round. Rob Sabo said Matt's good at replying to emails. I'm terrible at it, and I admit it. I fully admit it. Jumble Sabu's fully well knows. Yeah, I'll give you a tip how to get a reply from me. Don't write too much in an email. The shorter the email, the more likely I'll reply to it. Keep it short and sweet. This is to anyone. But no, I don't know. I'm just terrible sometimes. Could I say to myself, I'll reply later, Yeah. Right, where am I? Like I said to Saxon, I think it's okay to detect on seashores, no restrictions, as far as I know. Did it, Mark? I never joined the club. I'll never join the club. Found gold, silver, Roman stuff. Made a few quid. Happy to make money for me and the landowner. Yeah, good idea. That's keep it to your sort of selves, isn't it? Saxon, he's got the Garrett Ace crap on the shore. All right. Like I said, yeah, Matt always replies to his emails. No, Mike never replies to his emails. You know, I'll tell you the other reason I don't reply to the emails half the time, because I reply to you lot on here. Bloody pests you lot. Richard said, I imagine us in Roman times. We'd make a great bunch. Feel a revolt coming up. Yeah, I can see that. Sabu said to Saxon, yeah, I remember you saying you were in Norwich, ain't you? I saw a magnet fishing video in Norwich when I found a sawn off. So I used to work in a cemetery. I don't get easily spooked myself. Once I said to Richard, glad it helped. Had a few people say, where did you get it? Obviously didn't bother reading the description. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? And that's right. Mike, you still have the £30 compound though. Surprised that it damaged the chipboard that much. Yeah, I've still got that. Yeah, that's a lovely bow. That it's quite weak, but it's lovely to shoot. You can shoot that all day. That one, that's like a just mess around all day on that. Yeah, done all right, didn't it? Paxton said, Jumbles, yeah. Some full of nick bikes as well. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, go get in the nick bikes, make a bike out of it. As long as it ain't night hawking, very illegal. What's night hawking then? But yeah, in all honesty, half the time when I don't reply to emails, it's because I end up replying on here. Iron Man, subs are not important. Just enjoy making content. The subs are bones. Oh, that's a good point, actually, Iron Man. Yeah, that is a good point. Because I have noticed now, you don't need a lot of subscribers on here to get a decent community going either. I've seen plenty of people. Well, look at Jonah and Jack Striker. Both got about 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. They get the same amount of views and comments on their videos as I do. In fact, I think Jack and Jonah get more comments on their videos than I do. So it don't really make much difference as long as you've got a community going. Pete said, going on Red Dead will be on my phone. Richard said, hold on. I don't know what that says. Puerto Rican. No, I'm not. Don't even know how to spell it. No, I couldn't bloody read it. That said, all drag all that nickel bikes down the scrap that. Yeah, good on. Yes, that's it. So, but it's funny. You can detect the government land as long as you don't dig your targets. Very weird, isn't it? These are the night orcs piss me off big time. What is night orcs? Come on, someone just tell me what it is. Don't know. I'm probably going to go to bed after the stream. Cheers, Liam. Saxon said, yeah, Marcus, don't make any videos though. Weapons and stuff, Liam said, Googled it. Nighthawking is using a detector to steal historical artifacts. Right? Yeah, that I can understand why that would piss people off. Yeah. Don't people do that? Go and finding our World War II relics and that, and you know, like important stuff and that. I don't know. Richard, I'm not a big fan of the government. No, I don't think any of us are, mate. We're all on your side there. In fact, said going out to sites at night and detecting, Mike. Cheers. I'm a Spartan. My favourite ancient warrior, e.g. Viking. Probably Spartans, actually. Yeah. After watching 300 Spartans, I love that story because that's actually based on a true story, isn't it? Fascinating people. Spartans probably, yeah. Vikings quite interested as well, though. I'm so said detecting on people's land at night without permission, Mike. It's classed as going equipped and theft. I was finding it stealing. Yeah, exactly. Richard Weaponsmith said there's a new compound crossbow that has a £120 draw, but over 80 pounds of energy, foot-pounds of energy. That's similar to the old 150, 175 compound crossbows. That's very good, isn't it, Rich? Yeah, very interesting. Have to look out for that. What's it called, Rich? Can you find it? Don't say I Mike, if you watch blindness. No, I've written that down though. Riggs, I'll look into that. I have written that down to get it. I've only watched a couple of films since we last mentioned films. I've watched VHS 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. I'd already seen that. Weird thing is all the films I've watched recently are stuff I've already seen, I think. Z said to Richard, me neither, but the government isn't too fond of me either. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he's too fond of any of us. He said, new knife to cut through roots when I'm digging. What would you recommend? Not sure. You'd want, I don't know, what would you want? Something, you know, has it got to be totally legal? You know, otherwise something like this would be good. El San Renmu, totally legal. Got a couple of, it's got a sharpened hook on it. Phillips screwed, flathead screwed on bottle opener. It's quite safe. Won't shut on you. Yeah, actually, yeah. For sharp roots, you want sharp shovel. Roots, you want sharp shovel. That would actually be totally legal as well. Richard, I'm pretty sure one of my grandmummy got raped by a Viking. Does that make me a Viking? Could be. You tell the drinks hit him now. Play in the dark, son. We were talking about you last time. It's all right, mate. How's it going? Not been on for a while. I've just moved out. I was saying that to Double Sabu that I think you'd moved. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Yeah, 300 is based on King Leonidas and the 300 bodyguards who fought to the death against Persians. Yeah, really interesting in it, and proves clever tactics and making someone funnel into a corridor, and you know, clever tactics, you can almost beat anyone, can't you? Yeah, very interesting. I love the 300 Spartan stuff. Weapons and stuff said about a shovel. I've noticed Batlords are slowing down their stock. Vast majority are on the back order now. Oh, I've not been on there and looked actually. Yeah. I did not know that. That's a shame, and they're probably gonna go then, aren't they? As I said, sadly, a lot of places are probably are due to the new laws coming in. Not east of the Richard now because Vikings weren't a race. Richard said Leonidas was called it. Yeah, he was. I need a serrated edge. I'm not sure. You can get plenty of folding serrated. It all depends what you want. If you want it fixed, do you want it legal? Richard said, "I'll try and find the name of that crossbow, Mike. Someone I know in real life showed it me a few days ago as they free versions." Oh, nice. Oh, so you didn't see it online. You actually saw it real, yeah. 80, 100, 120. Richard said, I learned him all of that day. He's a quick learner, best student ever. What Leonidas? Then it says Spartans let the Athenians do all the fighting early on. That doesn't appear in the film though. No, I've read all about it. Yeah, I know it was like 300 Spartans and 1,000 or 2,000 Athenians won it, the real battle, against however many, 10,000 Persians or something, won it. Yeah. Number two, said, glow in the dark. We have been saying now just have a metal detector in your vehicle while camping on government land can get you nicked. Going to quit. Oh, bloody hell, I did not know that. I'll say it glow in the dark, yeah. Marcus said to shovel is what you need, mate, or folding saw, silky, maybe. Yeah, a good idea. No doubt the battle orders used to be great, but I think their business is seriously hurt by the stupid VCRA laws and they never fully recovered. Shame. Same happened to Scale, Mead, and ATS, among others. Yeah, you're right there. Shame, really, isn't it? Iron Man said, but the 300 Spartans was inaccurate because Leonidas died within the first few hours of the battle because he led the charge. Very brave man. Yeah, exactly. The film's very good. There's various films. The 300 film based on a comic, and it Frank Miller comic, but they're all based on a real event. Yeah, but whether you like the film, any of the film, the comic, or the real thing, it's all really interesting, isn't it? I fucking love it. Richard Leonidas was a mean drunk. That sexy gold wearing Persian got the best of him. That's so. Learned Dart said to Campbell said, "Boo, that's surprising. Depends on where you are, though, I suppose." Saxon said they're a bit pricey, those silkies. Yeah, you're right there. Silky swords actually are quite expensive. You could probably get a cheap. Yeah, I just thought T2. Why not get? Why no one bloody mentioned this? Why not get a bloody Swiss Army penknife with a fucking saw on it? This ain't a Swiss Army penknife, but I can't find a Swiss Army penknife. And that's not a saw, that's a file. But get a Swiss Army penknife with a saw on it. Slingshot Warrior. Yeah, whether Slingshot Warrior to 300 was technically inaccurate. Yeah, they're based on a comic, though, wasn't it? But yeah, it's still a good film, though. I really like 300, whether it's accurate or not. Very, very good film, very entertaining. Then he said Leonidas was also a lot older than any of the films depicted. Yeah. I think he's a bit older in the 300 Spartans film. He's older in that, isn't he? Can't tell, though. Because I know that sounds a bit odd, but people in, like, the older films look a bit older, I think. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, or an up-and-out saw, Saxon said. I'm a Spartan. Mike, make a Spartan-type sword would be awesome. I'll give that a go. I'd probably have to do it out. I'd probably have to mod a machete, though, into that kind of shape, because I ain't got the stuff to do a hardened. What I'd have to do is get an existing hardened blade and shape it into that shape. I ain't got the capabilities of doing forging stuff, but I could definitely shape, if I could get a big enough machete, shape that into a Spartan shaped sword. I'll have to look into it. Wouldn't be very thick, obviously, but it'd be as good as I could. But I don't mind. I'll definitely give that a go. Richard Howe said, "Any knife, Swiss. I want it to have a saw. I love sawing." Saxon said, "Yeah, that's what I hate about the UK. It's full of daft laws and silly tosses with clipboards." Learn Dark said, "Most likely, I've used mine on Condom Battlefield back in the 80s and a few old military bases up in Caithness, if that's how you say it, and had some great finds. You wouldn't get away with it now." I'm most parts of Leonidas was about 38 when he fell. Richard said, "I like simple designs like Spartan Spear." Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? John said they make 28-inch blade machetes. Yeah, well, I probably could then. Whether it's wide enough to cut the bits into it, you know what I mean? Rumble Sabu said to go in the dark. Battle Holders was a good company until it got taken over by the management, if I recall. Very strict with VCRA defence. Like I said, to me, I'll still smash it as like a Spartan. So I'll look into that. Where have I got the money to afford it though? See what price is. Don't see, said calling the Athenians lover boys was a bit thick coming from the Spartans. Rita said, if anyone ever commissions a sword from the 300, I'll do a video of it. Rita, I'm here for a reason. You work metal, modern metal wizards. If the world ends now, we'd make you anything. Exactly. Dude, I need a bit more. I've been watching 3 guys in a van with hedgerows, reckon after my finds. Sabu said to glow in the dark. It's a shame. To be fair, I have seen many people I've dealt with over the years detecting, and I bet they don't have permission to detect where they go. But yeah, who was it, T2? I reckon anything with a folding saw on would probably be handy. I have got one here. I wouldn't recommend this knife, but this one's got a saw on it. I think, yeah. That would go through roots lovely. You can get ones with locking saws. I don't know whether that class is a locking blade, though. It makes it legal. But to be honest, if you're out doing metal detecting, I'm pretty sure you'd be all right with a locking fucking folding saw. Don't you? Rita said, mate, money makes the world go round. While blacksmiths and metalworkers make the world go round. Definitely. Rumble Sabu said to go in the dark. Like if poaching, if you were going to do it during the day and not the night, as poaching in the day is a civil matter, but at night it's a criminal offence. That's interesting. One of my Spartans, believe it or not, one army of Spartans were defeated by a rogue Greek group called the Lovers, 1,500 strong homosexual couple. Strange victory. Odd, isn't it? Yeah. Paxton said, off and down, saws, lock. Oh, yeah, forget about that. It's got the locking thing on it, isn't it? Yeah. Got the locking collar on. I forget about that. No, Saxon, that's quite an interesting thing to know, isn't it? About the day and nighttime stuff. Yeah. Sabu said, I never learned that in the police, but when I was a gamekeeper. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing to know. Save you a lot of bother, that couldn't it? Marcus said, did you know that from when you were on the job, mate? And he's already said no anyway. I'm as part of the Greek culture was very weird. Yeah. You know, different times, wasn't it? Different times, different, you know. Jackson said, are you ex-Bobby Jumbles? Z said, I am a Spartan. The Spartans were, let's say, bisexual themselves. But that fight must have been a huge hissy fit. Sabo said, I think nowadays you still get nicked for it, and it would be, I better not keep clicking that, it'd be an argument in the magistrates. T2 says, Jumbo, I can imagine if I have permission on every site of detecting, I could tell you I have permission on every site of detecting the landowner. Richard L says, show me a good woodworker, I'll show you the same woodworker going down for a blacksmith, filing up something up in his lunch break. Yeah, exactly, mate. I saw an old bloke wandering in the road yesterday with a rifle. Sure, he was not up to much, but it was a bit alarming. I bet it would be. Yeah. Saxon said, anything I say that might have been seemed criminal was only a joke. Saxon, you're all right on here. If I think anyone's saying anything dodgy, I'll always sort of remind them. You know what I mean? Now, everything's been good on here. Yeah. Just say, yeah, exactly. Everything you say on here is a joke. Then he said, yeah, the whole civilization would be horrified by what we get up to nowadays. Prep for it, you right, mate? My man Spark said, yeah, it's because it was the norm in their society. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just how they were, wasn't it? You know what I mean? You know, it's just different, isn't it? He said, maybe this is a good time for me to... maybe this is a good time to take me to the police station. The world is so sensitive now. You're off, CJ. Good to have you on, mate. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you all tonight, I won't be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll even get on for, you know, I try to do the little whirly one before I go out. I'm going out tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to, because I'm probably going out early tomorrow. But check tomorrow. There may be a stream from about 7 till 8, potentially. I don't know that. Dion, you're right. Good, hi everyone, still kind of new to the chat, so checking this out. Can I ask what weapons do you have? Recently I shot a crossbow, which is a lot of fun. You can see most of mine there, Dion. I've got more than that though. I've got stuff down there, under there. But I've got crossbows, BB guns, air rifles, air pistols, deactivated guns, replicas, no firearms, so nothing that shoots bullets. All of my stuff doesn't need licenses. Knives, got plenty of knives. Yeah, you should enjoy it if you like that kind of stuff. Most of our chats are all just jokey, kind of, you know, just joking around. Right, where am I? Well, good to see you. Thank you for joining, dear. Glendart said, Jumble Sabu, I thought they were both arrestable offences regardless of day or night. We did have a day lecture from the Wildlife Crime PC and basic about it, but I can't really remember. Richard, I keep the woodworkers. We all need a good wooden bowl. Ah, exactly. Got to eat out something, ain't you? Iron Man Spark said, Mike, what are you drinking tomorrow? I've got a bit of whiskey, a bit of cognac, 4 cans of Stella, and I'll get some vodka. And I'm probably going to drink mostly vodka and water, because I tell you, you get a little hangover doing that. But I'm probably going to have a couple of Stellas before I go out. Yeah. And not said to Iron Man. It was indeed, yeah, the whole civilized world would shag anything that breathed and didn't move quick enough. True, don't it? Different world, though, isn't it? Different times. Richard says, still, you need a Scud rocket on that board. Weapons, I've said. Doesn't being armed affect it? Armed trespass being a lot more serious than just trespass. Yeah, good idea. Iron Man said, oh, don't mix it all, mate. Well, we'll see what happens. I can't help myself. Because I'll also probably be drinking down the pub, Foster's, or whatever lager they do, and more vodka and waters. I've just got to go to the toilet quickly. Don't go mad with the chat, so I have to read a fucking million things. Mike's famous speed pissing. Saxon said, I want a shotgun, but I was depressed a few years back and may affect my application. I think it can, Saxon. I don't know about shotguns, but that definitely can firearms. Richard said, I feel connected, but you're not. But you're not my alcoholic brother. I've got an alcoholic brother, twin brother. Double Sabu said, to glow in the dark, this is what I was told by the gamekeeping teacher 25 years back. Same as theft of blackberries. You can take them, but you can't make them into jam and sell it. Don't Dark said to weapons. Oh yeah, even having an air gun makes it trespass, which is serious stuff. I throw the book at you. It says, how do we not go mad? I don't know, mate. Hard, isn't it? I'm a naturally built Spartan would rip a steroid abuser's head off. I bet they would. I bet they would. One said, I find I can't get drunk 4 times in a row now. I get tipsy, then sick. I get drunk very easily, but I can last all night. So straight away when I start drinking, I can feel it with the first drink, but then I can last all night still. Quick, everyone say something so he goes mad. Bush, poaching can be done without a firearm. Right, I'm going to skip some of these because I told you a lot not to go mad with the comments, and you have. So, Prep for it said, I agree with people being sensitive today. I was on a stream where someone said we should use the word heavy set wood instead of fat. Yeah, well, fat wood and heavy set wood. Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Seriously saying the trees are offended. Yeah, that's the ridiculous thing. Jack said, me folks, never. John said, it's that loud pissing noise. John said, Marcus, I was born in the US, half raised in the UK, currently travelling in Mexico right now. Oh, that sounds good, deal. Yeah. John Sabu said to go that if you hit game on the road, you can take it. But the next person that comes, yeah, you can't take it, but the next person can. Yeah, lovely bruise me. Yeah. Iron Man said, my favourite all you can eat Chinese, mate. Now less of the food now. It's getting late. Otherwise I'll have to eat after this. And I can't eat after this. I'm gonna have to. So yeah, let's not start on that. I'll have to break out the stop it. Like I said today, I'm very nice. I'm UK based, live in US and Canada previously. Yeah, the majority of the people in here are probably UK based, but we have a bit of everything, Dion. There's Americans in here. Yeah, bit all over the place, but the majority tends to be UK based and American. That's bad. No food or politics, right? Yeah. Normally, I'd say you can talk about the food, but I'm already feeling a bit hungry, and I definitely can't eat after this. So you'd make me have to starve myself. T2 said, I drink at home, I'm fine. I go out and get a night in the cells. Yeah, that's what I used to be like. I'm all right now. Every time I used to go in a pub, I'd definitely get arrested that night, but I'm all right now. Just now's Welsh. I said UK based, that covered us all. Leonard Dark, where am I? Right. Dion said, cool Marcus, yeah, where from the US were you? I'm from Houston. Leonard Dark said, Saxon and survival. This will only affect your application if you check with your go. Only some forces do. Some don't bother. Same with whether you declare it or not. Ah, right, yeah, I'll get you now. Yeah, the depression thing. Richard has something very liberating about taking a piss. Don't forget I'm Dutch. Oh, well, there are. Richard's Dutch. So I said I might give it a go then, in that case. Someone said there's a good bunch to talk to, different opinions, and the information is good. Yeah, you do get a lot of good information on here. Then Lisa to Iron Man, cook the government, that covers both the topics, I think. Iron Man said in the future you can make a survival tin with your logo. Oh, in the future, can you make... Well, I'll tell you what, that's a good idea, Iron Man. What I'll have to do is I'll have to try and get some of the stickers. I've had some ideas about that anyway, Iron Man. What I'm going to do, I'd print out 4 different... I might make 4 stickers for survival tins. One for the top, one for the bottom, and one for the inside, and one for the inside of the bottom. Each of those stickers will have information on, like Morse code, a thing to put all your address, your blood type, and all that in. Maybe the one on the bottom, some of the more important survival tips. And I've not thought about the other one. And that could be on a thing like that, like 4 stickers on one. You cut them out, stick them in your tin. Yeah. You to the judge next day with the usual £8 fine. Well, luckily, I haven't been arrested since 2001. So, yeah. Well, actually, I have been arrested a couple of times since then, but I've never been done for anything since then. So, well, yeah, saying that, I've not been arrested, but I've had to be down to the police station. I've been took down without being arrested. To be questioned, you know. Right, where am I? Saxon said, in the future, can you make a 12? No, read that. Saxon said, I could accidentally forget about my medical past. Exactly. Although you put a record on it now. Record on here on it now. Double Taboo said, depression is very common and shouldn't affect your application for a shotgun application, as long as you haven't tried to top yourself. That's Jumbles, I should be okay then. Nice one. Richard said, I love me a good survival tin. It's like tits, always room for improvement. When I said, I always find it a bit silly that people who are honest with their doctors about mental health issues are the ones that get penalised. Yeah, you're right there when it comes to firearms. John said, lol, that makes no sense, Richard L. Simon said, you can buy different size blank metal tins, maybe camo too. I saw on Amazon. You can put your sticker on that. That's a good idea, Simon. Yeah, I like that. If I miss anyone's comments out, it's just because people are the ones who are chatting to each other. You know, that doesn't really need to be read out after time. Do you know what I mean? Surely you should worry about that. People who are not honest and don't see a doctor. Well, exactly. I suppose it's one of those sort of vicious circle type things, or whatever, catch-22 things, isn't it? The ones who don't say you can't tell, and the ones who do get punished. The honest ones get punished. Yeah. Richardson, I don't normally make sense. He has been drinking, Dion. He said, I'm a Spartan. Mike, did you have Transformer toys? Yes, I did, mate. Yeah. And He-Man and all that. Thundercats. Action Man. Trying to think. As I said, high vis tins might be better if you drop it. Yeah, what you want really is a high vis panel on the bottom or on the edge. And then the other stickers I could put on there. Yeah, maybe high vis around the edge of it. That's a good idea, though. High vis tape around the edge so you can find it. And the stickers I mentioned on the top and the bottom and the inside. So I only want a 410 for bunnies and pigeons. Glow in the Dark said the weapons are very true. Yeah, you get penalised for being honest. True, isn't it? Number Sabo said it was funny when I got my shotgun license. I got my doctor to fill in the application. Same time, I was asked him to prescribe me antidepressants. Yeah, it's it, innit? I said, lol, He-Man and his bowl haircut. Yeah, exactly. Don said, I trust the depressed guy more than I do the anger issue guy with the firearm. Yes, very true. I might have bring back the 80s. Yeah, I'll get you there, mate, definitely. When I said, like Liam Neeson the other day, said he was ashamed of some racist thing he did back years ago and got crucified for it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm depressed. I was just down in the dumps because I lost a job and Doc put me on pills. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be. To be honest, mate, you probably wouldn't even need to mention it. Not like that. Dumble Sabu said you can even have a past custodial sentence for a shotgun license as long as it wasn't for violence and under a certain stretch. It's good. That's what I mean. It's not that hard. it's easier than people think. Definitely. Richard, don't get the bright zombie green color tins. Oh yeah, it'd be yeah, exactly. Trying to think what they'd be called, but yeah, the zombie attack survival tins, wouldn't it? Tom said Action Man was brilliant. I literally had a big bag full of and shopping bags full of clothes for collecting the car boot. It'd be worth a fortune now. Probably would. I almost want Electro as a nice Derringer that fires 410 shotgun shells and 45 bullets. I've seen that. It's good, isn't it? Richard, I don't know about the 80s, but I'm back. I've said antidepressants are often prescribed for anti-anxiety, a whole host of other things as well. Straight up depression. Yeah, good point. Good point. Pat said, I'm definitely going to try for one now. Going to Dark said to Saxon, for bunnies, you're better off with an air rifle. Shotgun is pointless, as you only hit a couple, then they'll bugger off. Pigeons, better off with 12 gauge. That's some good advice there. John said, bring back the 80s. Lol, I wasn't born then, and no mobiles. That's no fun. You've got a good point there, yeah. Bring back the 80s for the films and the music and some of the other stuff, but keep the mobiles. Definitely, deal. Yeah, want to keep the mobiles and the internet. Can't tell you, yeah, don't get zombie Isis vest. Don said, I do have a hell of a temper, but I'm also one who's got enough control to not go for a weapon. So I punched to the nose out of the question. Yeah. Marcus said he hadn't said hello to Richard. Glendark said, oh, hang on, He-Man had a mullet, not a bowl cut, if I remember. Do you know what? I can't remember Going in the Dark. All I remember is they showed the adverts with He-Man in now and he's got a bowl cut. Once I've said to Callum, you need it orange, not green then. Jackson said, I threw half those pills down the bog. Iron Man Spartan said, Mike, remember we had a final thought tonight, just like Jay Springer. I'll give it a go. Final thought. We'll have a think. What I need to do is write down what we've been talking about as we've been going along. Because the weird thing is, 2 minutes after it's all happened, I forget everything. I forgot all of what we've been talking about now already. Apart from the current thing that we're on. Richard said, oh, Marcus, I've got to say hello to you folks on there sometimes. As I said, He-Man's hair is going to be the Mandela effect now. I think it is. Jackson, yeah. He-Man had a mullet. It was the 80s. I can't remember. I can't bloody remember. I thought he had a bowl cut. I can't think. I cannot think of He-Man having a mullet. Don't forget, WeaponCollector merch. On sale now. Link below. Callum said, defo a bowl. Number 7 boots in the firearm certificate is different. You tell your doctor you drink more than the prescribed limit. They can inform you the licensing authority, and you can have it take away your entitlement. So I said, yeah, short on top, long at back mullet. Yeah, that's weird now, isn't it? He said He-Man had a bowl cut in the cartoons, had a mullet. Oh yes, Z not Z is definitely right there. Yeah, the film he had a mullet. In the actual cartoons and the toys, he had a bowl cut. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, then they sorted it out. And Peach was just sent me a picture saying definitely a bowl. So it is. But Zed not Z and kind of Peach, they've sorted it. I can't show you the picture, but Richard, mullet bullet details. I still say we still get drunk in Amsterdam. Sort of happening. That'd be interesting thing to do, I'll tell you. I need a passport first, don't I? Mike said He-Man on the insurance ad has a bowl cut. Exactly. I'm at Mike. What movie is this quote? I'm a Derek and Derek don't run. Bad taste, mate. Definitely, yeah. I love old Derek and that. He's great. Yeah, I'm a Derek and Derek don't run. I've only seen that one about 200 or 300 times. We watch that about twice a day. When I've said the licensing authority must be really fun at parties, then you drink one more unit, mate, and your license is revoked. Can you imagine? Can't say love the wig in the picture. I didn't. I'll have a look, Peach. I'm just relying on you to. Yeah, I'll have a look. Right, hang on. Now said, that sounds like a plan. Richard said, in the He-Man cartoon, Prince Adam didn't need to turn into He-Man. He was already ripped as fuck. Sabu said, well, it depends on the police force. Some are easy going than others. Richard said, we smuggle you in. Tons of coke come in. It shouldn't be a problem. That way. That's a Bad Taste and a good movie if you're talking about. Yes, we are, mate, Jackson. Yeah, definitely Bad Taste. Yeah, the Peter Jackson one. Then Dark said, just spat my tea all over the monitor talking about bowl cuts and mullets. The Mandela effect comment was the money shot for me. Great laugh on this chat. Right, let's see this picture if it ever comes up. It's just a grey thing at the minute, Peach. Loading now. For fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to go on to... I'm not going to be able to see the comments just for a second, because I will be able to show you this so I can get the right angle. I don't know what that is. Is it He-Man cosplay thing or something? Right, where am I? Have I missed anything? A lot of chat going back and forth. Yeah. Now said I'm only, what's that, 4'9", and yeah, so it should be okay. What's that? Getting smuggled in? Yeah, smuggle us into Amsterdam. Oh, that's Martin said. With He-Man, what was Skeletor's purple battle cat called? I can't remember now. Yeah, can't remember. Richard said, all in all, you've got a nice channel. The channel is going places. Now, thank you, Rich. I think that was a cosplay of He-Man Saxon. DB prepared, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Marcus said, that was the name of that trapeze double act that kept falling off the perch. Was it Norfolk and Good? Yeah, Marcus is getting in for the jokes now. Or was that someone else? Richard said, I got a 134 cents for that. Once I said, the mayor of Amsterdam is a real killjoy. She said today on the BBC she no longer wants a city associated with sex tourism. Oh, that's a shame. Shan't bother going now. She-Ra. Well, I thought, which one's She-Ra? Because I can remember She-Ra, but I couldn't remember what it's called. Like, which one She-Ra is. Great way to ruin your local economy. Exactly, Liam. Look more like She-Ra. Captain Bogrell's on. You right, mate? Good to see you on. You all right, mate? Like the knife handle a lot. I did see the original video asking for what materials to use, but I couldn't decide, so I didn't comment. Well, I couldn't decide either. That's why I thought I'd ask people. It looked all right in the end, didn't it? I was quite happy with that. I'll have to make a sheath for it soon. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. I don't know if I'm going to make like a proper like samurai sword scabbard. I might. You know what? If I'd kept the other bit of the fucking sword, I would have had a bit, actually, wouldn't I? If I would have had the end of the fucking scabbard of that, wouldn't I? I think I chucked it. I'll have to look for that. I may have that. Rumble Sabu said Skeletor's purple thing was called a boner. Hi, Man Spartan said, I was born 1982. How about you? I was born 1980. John said to Liam, that's what we call shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah, exactly. Jackson says She-Ra's the female version of He-Man, isn't it? I'm not sure. Pan-Fry, yeah, they are. Wasn't the purple? Yeah, Richard says Skeletor made He-Man cartoon. His insults were great. Most were his henchmen. Yeah, good old stuff. That. Weapons I said, yeah. Flash Gordon movie reminds me of the He-Man as well, or vice versa. You're right there. I think that's got a sort of feel to it. Richard said She-Ra is He-Man's twin sister. Oh, right. It's been years since I've watched it. I can't remember any of it. I had all the toys though. John said, just get a block of wood and drill some holes. What's that for? What's that, John? Counted. My fat old parrot died today. What a weight off my shoulders. Ah, fuck's sake, he started it now. Who started these terrible jokes? Round Art said, a mate of mine had a girlfriend. We all nicknamed Skeletor or Skeleton. She was really was a skinny lass. Oh, God. Well, there was one round our way that used to go with everyone, and you know they get called a bike. We started calling their rally. Like so. Terrible. Leonard's on, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Flesh Gordon. Oh, Logan's on as well. Everyone's coming on now. Oh, Scabbard, yes, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the only thing is, John, it's slightly curved blades, so that mean, and also the holder would have to be about that long. I don't know if I've got a drill bit that long. I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to make one. It's just getting around to doing it and deciding what to do. Yeah, I've heard of that. I love the piss take of Flash Gordon in the movie. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about something in Ted. Yeah, I've not watched that. Marcus said, Captain Brogro, I really liked your last video montage, mate. The music was brilliant. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Good videos they do, though, aren't they? And on Fry's Cock as well. But Glenn Dark said, I remember Mask, the cartoon. No, I don't think I've seen that one. Well, I'll see you guys next week. See you later. Slingshot, good to have you on, mate. Yeah, the princess from Flash Gordon, definitely. Iron Man, Sparks said, look back at all the 80s cartoons and the voice over was always a pudding popper. Camp as fuck. Glenn Dark said, was He-Man's cat not called Battle Cat? I think you're right there. And I said, I heard Prince Adam clothes were meant to be red, but the guy colouring him in was colourblind and did his clothes pink. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Strange the way these chaps go on to strange, want to He-Man now. Howard the Duck, I've never seen. Captain Bob Ross said to Marcus, probably the most editing I've had to do in a short video before. It was worth it, though. I'm going to have a look, see if I've seen that video. Well, they are Captain Bogger. It would help if I was subscribed to you. I'm sure I was subscribed to you. Maybe I only subscribed to Price Cut then. Captain Bogger, I'm now subscribed to you. No, I will see it. Weapons Officer, so that's what the real names of the Captain Pugwash. So what were the names of the Captain Pugwash sailors? Oh, I can't bloody remember now. Oh, I know it as well. No, I can't think. Bretford, yeah, He-Man was Prince Adam. His Battle Cat was called Cringer. DB Fred Cringers before changing and turned into Battle Cat. When I thought he was joking when you said that. Yeah, Cringer sounds real weird. Cringer, is that what it was? I'm a Spartan said, my favourite pistol on the board and show the gun, please. You be prepared, you might make the stream go off now, Iron Man. Favourite gun up there? I don't know, it probably changes. I do like the I better get up and get it. The 1911 is a nice one. The replica 1911. It's gone a bit funny now. Like if I don't hold that button in, it pop out. Yeah, good gun that. I remember a cartoon from the 80s called Lost City God. Yes, I remember that. I never got to see the end of that. Learned out another girl I remember at school. Beetlejuice had, but her head was tiny. Looked like shrunken. Kids are cool. Well, they are, aren't they? And just I know fake names were Seaman Staines, Master Bates, and Roger the Cabin Boy, but I don't really know the real ones. I'm not sure. Oh, so I think I know them, but now I'm not sure. Richard said a battle cat, a third pussy. To be honest, my things change. They can change what mood I'm in. Sometimes it's the revolvers. But this is, you can take this apart and all that. It's got to work in proper action. Like that's the actual safety. They're part of the safety. You don't press that in, it won't fire. Captain Bob Gross, and if I could subscribe to you again, I would. Cheers, mate. I thought I was subscribed to you. Maybe I'd only subscribed to Forest Cup then. I hadn't noticed. He said they definitely weren't called semen stains, that's for sure. I'll have to look up Lost City of Gold then, Saxon. Like I said, guys, you're all sub to Leonard. I said I'll Google it. Leonard said something about Adelaide. I'm missing a bit there. Tom said the 1911 is an iconic gun like the Tommy gun at this point. Yeah, definitely. You're right there. Oh, Weapon Officer, Master Mates, William Tom. Well, I did not know that then, yeah. That's not what I was thinking they were. Get your Weapon Collector mugs, link below. John said I'm sub to everyone. Good on you, John. Iron Man Spartan said revolver is a great survival hunting weapon, but automatic Glock is better weapon for warfare. Yeah, if we could legally carry guns in this country, and yeah, I don't know what I'd pick. What I would pick would be I would always want if I had enough money and it was lived in America, say in a state where you could carry any gun. I'd want something. I would try to pick the safest gun possible for carrying. You don't want to fucking shoot yourself, which you see plenty of people doing. Simon said, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marcus. Only know that from the New Vegas DLC. What I missed there? No, I don't know anyway. Captain Bogford said, 2 Forest Cup videos are currently being edited, Dover Castle and Cadbury World. One is a bit more exciting than the other. Probably don't need to tell you which one. Yeah. Well, I look forward to them because the British Museum one, that was good. I enjoyed that. Richard said, you'll love France. You can get any gun here in fake form. I prefer the real thing, but that's forbidden. As a good citizen, I've not been collecting the real thing. Don't say too much, Richard. I know you've been drinking, but don't give yourself away accidentally. Because remember, this does go live, and people can. I know you ain't saying anything anyway, but my man Spartan said, Mike, recommend a good horror movie for me to watch tonight. Have you seen Revenge of Billy the Kid? Can you get hold of that? What else? What else have I got new? Have you ever seen Feed? That's quite interesting. Don't know if it's strictly a horror. Feed is good. That's where my horrors are up there, if you wonder why I'm looking up there. Tom said, if there was legal carry, reliable and safe Glock 17. Not just if I had to carry a handgun, I'd go for Brown in high power myself. Tom said, keep booger hook off the bang switch until ready to go bang. That way. Then I said, does anyone know I'd swap down from 175 to 120 crossbow prod? Do I change the string length or the bolt length? No, I think you should be fine, mate. As long as it's the same length for now, or just if you've got the 120 come with a string, use that. I think a load of modern pistols don't even have traditional safeties in a sense. They have those weird double pull triggers, which are meant to be quicker to disengage the safety. Yeah, I'd rather. But I saw some video the other day with some bloke. His t-shirt got caught around the trigger, and when he stood up, it fired and shot him. Well, that's the only thing I could think of happened. But then he must not have had safety on, and he must have had it fucking loaded as well. Fucking one in the breech, or whatever. Counter external safety can get you killed. Better to have a high cap revolver or Glock. Yeah. Rita said, what happens on YouTube stays on YouTube. I'm good. Glendark said, had to carry modern, it would be a Glock 19, 17 is too big and I have small hands. I said, Revenge of Billy the Kid should be on the dark web. Sick. Well, yeah, have a look, mate. Tom said, yeah, Mark, it can be buried in the garden for a month and still empty a clip. Don said, old hammer guns. Never carry one in the chamber unless you know it as a safety. Captain Bogford, not a horror, but I saw Mule by Clint Eastwood the other day. Amazing film, as per usual with him. Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, and Clint Eastwood films are always brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, I do want to watch that. Yeah, I love Clint Eastwood films. They're always brilliant, aren't they? No doubt, it's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6. That's locked and loaded at all times. He said, "Iron Man, it's not horror, but if you want to see lots of blood, Shogun Assassin, yeah. Actually, yeah, Iron Man, you ever seen Shogun Assassin? That's fucking excellent, that is. Yeah, highly recommend that. Yeah, good recommendation there, Zed, definitely. Richard said, I find things in the woods, have to strip over logs, leave stuff behind. Adabad, what are you buying? Nothing. I'm not buying anything. Buy some pints down the pub tomorrow. Richard said, can you just carry on an open chamber? Yeah, exactly. I was like, Marcus, you can kill a bear at 6 foot sharp stick. Maura said, I've not watched your channel for quite a long time. I have started to watch it again. Any beer tonight, man? Oh, nice. More 8:42. No, I don't drink on the streams unless I'm going out. I have got some beer here, but the only time I drink on the streams is if I'm having one. I'll have a couple, then I'll go out. I don't think I could control the stream good enough if I was drunk. Richard said he collects anything. Oh, Outterbar, that's a nice gun, Stranger. Now I know what you're getting at. Resident Evil 4. Sorry, yeah. What are you buying? Yeah. I get you now. I had a bad Resident Evil 4. Sorry, I missed that, and I've been playing it about a week ago. Yeah, it was the Stranger bit that made me realise. Yeah, Clint Eastwood is a legend, definitely. Brown said, I've got a good, bad and ugly Clint t-shirt today. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, Richard meant empty chamber. I knew what you meant. Yeah, weapons and stuff. Yeah, come back anytime. I didn't get it at first. That went over my head. Domicile boots are glowed up. Nothing wrong with small hands, mate. Makes you really look bigger. Then I carried a Glock 17 for 15 years and it was shit. Reliable but very plasticky and the sights were rubbish. Yeah, I'd go for the 19, then it would fit in my hand better. All the clips fit, so I think you can have a Glock survival rifle that clip can fit in your side up. Richard, actually, I do have a sharp stick. I'm about to drink. No, I can't. Adabad said, an avid gun collector. Yeah, I was playing bloody Resident Evil 4 about a fucking week ago as well. I still didn't realise. So it's good to know, Glow and Dark. What do you recommend, mate? What are the best guns on the wall? Are the classic ones? Iron Man said, I'm pissed. Been drinking Smirnoff shots and Stella beer. The world feels warm and fuzzy. Nice. Good feeling, isn't it? Exit, right, mate? It said Richard Knight. What happened on YouTube most definitely does not stay on YouTube. Exactly. As concerned French citizens who support the gun ban, I've taken it upon myself to report you. I was joking there, he's joking. Alan said, Mag, not clip, please, guys, come on now. I don't know if I saw a clip anywhere or not. So stranger now, that's a weapon. And about I love Resident Evil 4 Merchant. What you need for that? Going hunting an elephant. Look, I was actually playing it on PlayStation 4 about a week ago. And where am I? So not easy to Callum. I think Tuco is the best character in the Good Bad Juggling myself. Yeah, Tuco. Oh, actually, I like all of them. Yeah, Tuco's good though. Richard, never underestimate a drunk dude with a pocket knife. No, I love this channel. And I said, anyone had this flu? No, I'm not. I don't. Richard said, exit got you, bro. Simon said, I said clip because I was correct in saying mags for rifles, but yeah, I'll call them mags in future. Or I said, Mostly the pump action. Yeah, lovely, isn't it? That's one of my favourites, our pump action. Always wanted a pump action shotgun. Just love the look of them. They're really quite iconic in films, especially sort of 80s films. As I said to Leonard, I had the flu a week or so after Christmas. Well, I did have something. I don't know if it was the flu though. Leonard Darts had to sign the Glock 19 with upgraded night sights and 2 spare 17 mags. Also, I'd never got on with the 17, but they were not allowed to change issue pistols. They stuck with standard sights. I must eat plenty of red meat and vegetables to boost your immune system to avoid the flu. Well, I have noticed that I eat more vegetables. I never used to eat any, if I was honest. My illnesses don't seem to be as often or as bad. But I may have just got lucky and had some mild ones. Rita said, why not go to America? Why not go American? Give us back our gun rights, why not? Oh, exactly. I think we'd all be shooting each other over here if that happened. I think we're better off without them nowadays. Neil said, when I go back to the US, I want to try shooting a gun. Which guns do you recommend I try out as a first timer? I'd say anything really. Go if you've never shot one, go a bit lower caliber first. Definitely if you've never shot a gun, don't let them give you something really powerful straight away. Because that's like playing a trick on someone, I think, giving someone who's never shot a gun something really powerful. Because it ends up shooting at your hands or it ends up hitting you in the face. You know what I mean? Make sure they go low on you first, low caliber first. Yeah. Annabelle said, has the police seen your collection? I'm sure they'd be jealous. They've seen it at least 6 times, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it surprises them. Last time, luckily, the bloke who was here actually knew a bit about the guns and knew to check them and just, yeah, it was all good, really. Callum said 22. That was to Dion. I'm asked if you are suicidal, go vegan. Only joking, Snowflake. Learn the dark said Dion. Stock 9mm 6R, very easy to learn with and has manual safety. Yeah. Then said, I'm Man Spartan, never been off work for 22 years until now. I'm blaming the baby. Richard said, mate, honestly, loads of hunters here, nobody's shooting anybody here. Oh no, I think no, I don't know. We won't get into the explaining of all that again, but yeah. I think if you could give what I mean, well, I will explain it a bit, Richard. What I mean is if every single person in the UK could have a gun, including all the drug dealers, all the wannabe gangsters, who aren't used to the gun culture of America, people would be shooting each other left, right, centre in this country. That's what I think. I may be completely wrong about that. In America, it's so ingrained, the gun culture, that it's normal. It's not normal in this country. People aren't used to it. Americans, they respect their guns. Over here, if it was suddenly just given us like that, I don't think there'd be any respect for it. You know what I mean? I may be completely wrong there. I don't pretend I know everything. Do you know what I mean? Weapons says, thankfully, when I had the flu, as I have loads of codeine due to chronic illnesses, due to my chronic illness, I was knocking them back like Smarties. So I coped a lot better than a lot of my mates when they had the flu. X said, no joke, I don't support American style gun laws. I think they're absolute madness. Simon said, didn't I clip a row of bullets that I held in the primer? Don't ask me, mate. That's that I eat liver when I have the flu. It's full of nutrients. I'm going to skip a couple of the comments because I'm struggling to catch up again. If you really want me to say it out loud, just write it again. I'm as Spartan. What's Weird Science? I've seen that years ago. I've not watched that as an adult, though, I don't think. I honestly believe it's against my human rights to not be able to carry a gun. DPX, all right, mate. He said, I usually carry a Glock 19 or a Ruger LC 19 9 Pro, Ruger LCP2 or Beretta or Beretta Bobcat. Depends on what I'm wearing and how I'm feeling. Like women with shoes. Tommy Richards, nice scriv you out there. Nice one, mate. Yeah. What up on the crossbow? Or the ones I'm selling. Then anyone get lucky after watching Rector's Valentine's video? I certainly didn't, mate. Captain Bugross, funny enough, concealed carry is allowed in Northern Ireland, but it limit to ex-servicemen and ex-politicians, basically people who are targets of terrorists. I feel it could work in. Oh, that could, yeah, that's a different thing, Captain Bugross. I agree with you there. That could work. But yeah. Yeah. Just getting confused. There's so much fucking writing. Adabad said, making guns more than legal in the UK. You're right, it would be abused by some. Currently, I guess the majority of people would vote against it. Yeah. The thing is, it's not, what I mean is, it's not about who's got it or not. Oh shit, what am I doing? I was covering up the camera then. Oh, God, bloody mad now. It's more about UK people not knowing. They're not used to it. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Richard said, excuse me, but drug dealers would end up with really limp little dicks. You can shoot them any day. They'd lose all power. Drug dealers. I'm a gun owner. It's off idiot. Tom said, all you're missing is DP28. Excellent. I have guns I'm allowed to have, but it's not American style guns. You know the difference. I don't need to explain. Yeah, exactly. Exit. Yeah. See you later, Ryan, man. You're off fire. Yeah, I'll be off in 10 minutes, mate. All right, let's catch up with some of these things. Cheers for the moderating, Liam. Callum, sorry. The problem with UK gun rights is do-gooding. Leading out liberals, mark my words, air guns will be next, then rifles and finally shotguns. I'm speaking from an informed point of view. Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. Oh, I said guns don't kill people. No, I agree with you there as well, yeah. It's just we don't have the gun culture to it. We don't, you know what I mean? That's what I mean, yeah. See you later, Richard L. Take care, mate. Glad you like the channel. Tom said, again, I had a comment removed straight away. Don't know if your mod didn't like it. Said, you hunting vampires this year, Mike? No, there's something, I can't remember what it was, Simon. There's something, I can't remember what it was, but there's something in that sentence that gets flagged by something I've put on there. But I can't remember what it was now. Don't know. Don't worry about it, Simon. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Simon. Yeah, I can't remember. I wouldn't ban vampires, would I? I don't know. Fucking who knows. Something I carry a bow knife. There's a lot going on. I can't really catch up with anything tonight. Friends, I said I like the losers. I'd like looser gun laws, not just the US style gun laws. A lot of people I know would be able to get a gun overnight and then shoot someone over a minor dispute. Yeah. Yeah, there's no tradition of gun ownership here, so there's no respect. Richard said, yeah, he's off. Yeah, see you later, Rich. That's we said the Canadians own guns. Oh yeah, they have guns, don't they? Yeah. Mark was saying, have you subbed Ian's channel? Richard Weaponsmith. See you later, Rich. Yeah, see you both, Richard. See you later. Went a bit mad there, and it was doing my head in slightly, so I stopped reading some of it. People was arguing about bloody gun rights, and yeah, we don't all have the same opinion, do we? So, you know, as I said, I don't claim I'm right, and I don't claim anyone has to agree with me. But I don't think the UK general public would be able to handle having easy full access to firearms overnight. I suppose that's the thing I've not mentioned. That's what I mean. Captain Barker, how did you manage to put that link up there? Oh, has it got a little gap or something? I don't know. Anyway. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's weird arguments going on. Then what he said to Simon, a mate of mine banned his transit. Oh, wait, that was a vampire. Thank you for lightening the mood, Seb. Calm said, yeah, they have guns in the safe. Richard said, I won't read that one. Captain Bogrel had to put a space between each character, lol. Leonard said, what's your occasion tomorrow, Mike? Birthday party, cousin's birthday party. So we're going to go around the pub. Yeah, I'll try and get on for a bit, hopefully. I don't know. But if I do, it'll be from 7 to 8. The options was to go around someone's house from 7 to 8 and have a drink and then go to the pub. But I have been thinking if I do that, I'll probably drink too much. That's a bad habit. It makes me drink too much then. I'll probably have one here and then I could leave. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'll look out tomorrow, everyone. But yeah, family party. Not a family party. Family drink around the pub. Dark said, "What's your stuff?" You know your stuff, and that's meant as a compliment. He does, don't he? Glow in the dark. Weapons does know his stuff. Some suburbs of glow in the dark. Weapons stuff can't be X job. He's got a sense of humour. Can't say chill, my dude. Weapons after no worries. I wanted to join the forces when I was in school, but was medically unfit to serve before I had the chance. Find lots of stuff quite interesting, and I had a lot of family that were in the forces. Leonard said, "Be great to get a live stream tomorrow." I'll definitely try to, Leonard. Yeah. Paxton said he's chilled. Captain Brock, for all this talk of guns, anyone looking forward to John Wick 3? Apparently, there's going to be a TV series set in the same universe sometime afterwards too. I love the first one. You know what? I've not seen them yet, Captain Brock, but I want to. They look really fucking good, and you can't beat a bit of Keanu Reeves going, shooting people with guns, can you? So yeah, I do want to see them. I just haven't got round to it yet. Don said, I've been chill, haven't I? Think, yeah, you've been all right. Everyone's all right. Just, yeah, let's not have a load of weird arguments. Not saying you was, but you know, anyone. Dark said, Sabu, it's you I was thinking of. And he's ambitious. Exit said, Captain Bogart, that's for ex-service members, not the public. Read my original comment, that's what I said. To exit. Cam said, Cold Steel have come out with a mini torpedoes to throw in spikes. Yeah, I saw them yesterday, Liam. I didn't get to I watched the video. But I didn't have the sound done. I don't know if it makes any difference. They look quite good though. I don't argue or debate. Don't say they have a Bowie knife I want. Captain Bogger, I can't recommend enough, Mike. Modern classics to John Wick films, like The Resurgence of Keanu recently. Yeah. It does look good, I'll tell you, it does look good. Yeah, I will definitely, they're the kind of films I'll definitely watch eventually. All right, I'm off in 2 minutes, everyone, by the way. Then I said you got to work with that huge spoon yet, Mike. Did I show you that on the camera? I can't. Yeah, I'll be making that. Yeah. Did I show you that on the last stream? I forgot about that. Let's call it a night now before people go mad. Weapons officer, I may be on tomorrow. Not sure. Been invited to a family meal out after work. Yeah, I may be on. I don't know. I've got to have a think about it. Yeah. So I hope you've all had a good night. Some of you probably haven't. Yeah. All right, Exit. Don't worry, mate. I don't know what's going on, Exit. If you're still on, I don't actually know. I don't even know what you're not talking about. You know what I mean? Or what happened? I missed it. I've got a great big ladle of cam about that big that I'm going to make it a spearhead. If anyone knows what happened, feel free to tell me in an email that I won't reply to. Yeah. All right. I'll leave the rest of the comments, otherwise I'm never going to leave. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. And I may be on tomorrow. I won't be on, because I could say I might be on Sunday, but I doubt it because I can't do live stream hungover. But yeah. See you all possibly tomorrow. If I do, it'll be from 7 till 8, or maybe 7 till 7:30 or 7:30 till 8. So check about 7 and then 7:30. All right. So cheers all for watching. Yeah. Sorry for anyone who ain't getting along with each other. See you all later. Thanks for watching. Might see you tomorrow then. Good night.